Hello, my little worms. I'm Day, and welcome back to Day Complete's Tabs Campaign, the series in which I play through every Tabs campaign level, one at a time, in order. And currently we're making our way through, and for the final time, the spooky, scary campaign. And now I bet you're wondering why I'm doing this voice, and honestly no idea, it has literally no relevance. And the level we're attacking today is the final level of the spooky campaign, Plunder. Not to be confused with Plunger, because that's actually an entirely different word. I'm not sure if you could tell through, the horrible accent. And our opponents for today are, we have one pirate queen, behind her, 2 captains, which is kind of weird that a ship would have 2 captains, but let's ignore that for now. 6 bomb throws on the other 2 sides. Up the top here, we have 4 blunderbusses, 2 cannons, and a partridge in a pear tree. They're probably not around here. I think most of these trees, coconuts. And here's the team that I prepared now. Now, I've got a pretty good idea of mostly what I want to do here, at least like the first half of the strategy. To begin with, I want a pumpkin catapult sitting about here, because we really want to be dealing with a lot of the enemies at the bottom, because the thing about the catapult, the pumpkins are going to roll down, so at the bottom here, it's going to be doing a lot of work, so that's quite helpful. With that, I want 2 swordcasters. Now, if we put them too close, they're going to get shot by the cannons. So we're going to put those back here, just behind about where the pumpkin catapult is. So maybe it will get drawn more towards that, but we'll have other units that'll probably shoot that before. Then we want vampires. Still not towards the front here. If we put them too close to the front, the cannons might shoot that and then hit the catapult behind. That's bad. We don't want that happening. So we're going to place, I'd say 6 vampires, but spread out kind of more like this. Then we're going to use some skeleton archers. Don't know what sort of angle we want for these. Probably more like this sort of angle, I reckon, just to have them at a diagonal to where the enemies are going to be. So we'll do that on both sides. That should be about enough. And now I don't know what else to have. That was the extent of how much I planned. Everything else now is just like bonus, because I think this already technically could survive and win. Probably not a high chance, but it has a chance. So now it's just up to how many things do we want to add on top of it to improve it. I think maybe firstly we put some more of our archers, but up here on top. They're probably going to come down pretty quickly, but at the very least we'll know that they're not going to get shot immediately. Those guys will be fine. We can technically afford another swordcaster. Is that a good idea, though? We can put a swordcaster back here. Is that a waste, though? Because, the swordcaster can get taken out instantly, by the cannon, or, the bomb throwers could potentially take them out, too. So that is not great. That could be quite bad. We can't currently afford a Reaper. Reaper's way too expensive. Another pumpkin catapult is a possibility. They're probably not that useful, honestly. So maybe we do just want... All right, let's just put the other swordcaster, and we'll have you right at the back here. And then what do we do with the rest? We can't really afford a lot. We can just put some warriors up here, just so we've got some melee units more towards the end of the fight. Because they won't be necessary at the very beginning, but maybe towards the end we might need some melee units to get up here. Because we know the cannons, the cannons are probably going to be the final thing surviving. Because they're not going to come down, they're going to stay up there, while everything else is going to come down here and get shot. So when it comes down to just the cannons at the end, we might want some melee units to actually finish them. But yeah, I think that is probably our strategy. And let's just hope it works. And now it's time to let this battle commence. Level Plunder, go. All right, so immediately our pumpkin catapult is going to fire its pumpkin into the middle of this little section. We want it to roll down the ramp and hit them towards the bottom. That is kind of what we want here. It's bounced up, come on. I didn't hit the blunderbuss at the top. I wanted to hit those. All right, so now we've got these guys coming in through this side. We need to slow them down. Just as long as you slow them down enough that you can take them out before they get that explosive attack down. Oh, come on, you can take out the pirate queen. All right, I think she might be down. We just did not want her to get into the middle of all of our hordes, because she can take out everyone with that AoE, and that's very bad. We've gotten rid of most of the blunderbuss. It's now just these cannons that are the biggest issue, because these guys are surviving a bit longer, but they're not going to beat our units. The cannons are the only threat right now, and we've got so many forces coming up here. Come on, guys. It doesn't seem like you can hit high enough, but these guys should be able to finish them now. Come on, couple swords, and there we go. Congratulations, guys, you did it. And we just got the achievement for completing the spooky campaign. Woo! Victory! Happy Halloween, the spooky campaign. Thank you for playing through the spooky campaign showing the new faction. And once again, not exactly a new faction. Maybe they should have updated these texts at any point, but anyway, this was a very fun campaign. I'm excited to see what the next one's gonna hold for us. maybe the real Plunder was the undead army we made along the way. I'm gonna miss the spooky faction. Well, we'll still have them, of course, in like future levels, stuff like that, but like just using them, only being restricted to, yes, my skeleton army. Even though a lot of these units weren't great for like a lot of these levels, and I would have preferred to be using other ones, it's still always fun to have a giant skeleton army at your beck and call. I should know. I have one in real life. I mean, what? No, what is talking about? Anyway, if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like and why not subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Ring the notification bell, it does something and I still don't know what. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next campaign. So for now, good day to you all and roll the outro.
I gave that bastard what he deserved. A funeral. Fit for a king.